G'day and welcome to Coming Soon, at the show where we review movie trailers.
Where the only thing shorter than our reviews are our tempers, isn't that right, guys?
Get your fucking hands off me.
Hey, don't fucking yell at him like that!
Fuck you!
Hey, fuck me, fuck you!
Okay, fuck all of you!
Time travel has not yet been invented, but 30 years from now, it will have been. I am one of many specialized assassins in our present called loopers.
Behold, this is the first trailer for Looper, a movie that delves into high-concept, far-fetched sci-fi topics like time travel and temporal paradoxes and the idea that the girly kid from Third Rock from the Sun could grow up to be John McClane.
This is the third film from writer-director Rian Johnson, and his third collaboration with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, otherwise known as that guy whose name your girlfriend accidentally calls out during sex.
Of course, if you didn't immediately recognise him, that's because he's been deliberately made to look like his co-star and future self, Bruce Willis. Levitt's eye colour has been digitally changed in every shot, and he had to go through 3 hours of makeup each day. Though the end result is less like Bruce Willis and more like Ron Moss fucked Derek Zoolander.
Now, first off, it has to be said the trailer for Looper is pretty top-notch. It sells a broad, explosive action movie without sacrificing its clever science fiction core idea.
They work pretty hard to explain a convoluted setup, but they still manage to leave a lot out of the trailer, most obviously because the film's major star, Bruce What You Talking About Willis, isn't talking about anything. He doesn't utter a single word.
Which is a strange choice. Putting Bruce Willis in a trailer for an action movie and expecting him to not spout glib, heroic one-liners is kind of like inviting Paris Hilton over to do your tax return. It's just ignoring their key skills.
But in this case, it kind of works. As soon as it's done establishing the stakes, the trailer basically loses all dialogue completely and becomes a confusing montage of stuff blowing up and people getting punched. It carefully suggests that there will be twists and turns without revealing what they'll be.
But as good as the trailer for Looper is, the most interesting thing about it actually happened 3 days before the trailer.
Hi, my name is Rian Johnson, and I wrote and directed the new film Looper. And the teaser trailer is going to be right here on iTunes Trailers in 3 days.
And then the day after that,
In 2 days, the teaser trailer is going to premiere right here on iTunes Trailers.
And then the day after that.
Tomorrow on iTunes Trailers.
Now, this isn't obviously the first time we've seen the trailer for a trailer. Video games, for example, have been doing it for years, but in movies, it's a fairly recent trend.
And we can only wonder if the practice will start spreading to other industries. Hey buddy, did you order a pizza?
Yeah, how much is it?
No, I'm just a pizza announcement guy. The real thing's going to be here in about 3 days, so I bought you some ingredients just to give you an idea of what the pizza's going to be like. So enjoy those and have a good day.
So with a slew of blockbusters trailering their own trailers, why is this one for Looper any different?
Well, just take a look at some of the other films that have been given the pre-trailer treatment. Firstly, and most famously, there's Prometheus, which is kind of a prequel to one of the most revered film franchises of all time, directed by one of the most revered sci-fi directors of all time.
After that, we saw one for the new Twilight film, which is the last chapter in a well-established franchise of movies, books, and brain damage.
And then we had one for Total Recall, a pretty high-profile remake of a well-known and much-loved 90s action classic.
But then there's Looper, an original idea with no brand recognition by an indie director with no commercial hits. See, rather than trying to tap into the hype, the Looper pre-trailers are trying to create it from scratch.
Time travel crap just fries your brain like an egg.
It's also a statement that in a market where selling a film is just as important as making a film, the coming attraction has become just as important as the main event.
And in the case of Looper, it shows you can use the techniques of the big, pre-hyped franchise teasers to sell something original. And it works.